Hello, foodies. Welcome to episode 9. I am Anna.
And I am Lucas. Today we are going to talk about eating.
It is so good to be back with you. Usually when we sit down to do one of these deep dives, it feels like we're, I don't know, strapping in for a roller coaster.
Right. We jump straight into these huge, complicated topics. Geopolitics, AI, history.
Exactly. And our brains are just running a mile a minute. But today feels different. The whole energy in here is just calmer.
It certainly does. I think for today, we want to create a really specific atmosphere. We're not here to rush. We're not trying to, cram a bunch of facts into your head.
So what's the vibe then?
Think of it like a slow Sunday morning.
Oh, I love that. A Sunday morning. I can picture it. That feeling when the sun is just streaming through the window and you can see the little dust motes dancing in the air. You've got a warm mug of something, coffee, tea.
You're your most comfortable clothes.
Yes. And there's absolutely nowhere you need to be. That's what we're going for today.
Exactly that. Deep, calm, and peaceful. Because learning, especially learning a language, it shouldn't always be a race.
That's so true. We're always trying to hack things, right? Speed run vocabulary lists like it's a video game.
We are, but sometimes to really get something, to let it sink in, you just have to slow down.
Yeah.
You have to. We have to savor it, like
Yeah.
a good meal.
I see what you did there.
So, for everyone listening, just take a deep breath, relax your shoulders. Today is all about enjoying the process.
And it is going to be a delicious process. We have a whole menu planned for you today. Pun definitely intended. We're going to start by exploring the world of restaurants and not just, a list of words. We want to get into how it feels. How do you order without feeling anxious?
We're even going to act out a little scenario for you so you can hear how it all sounds. Then we're shifting into a friendly debate.
Ooh, a debate. About what?
The big one. Is it better to cook at home or go out to a restaurant?
Okay, I already have some very strong opinions on that. And then after that.
Then we get into the grammar. We're going to look at the future, how we talk about our plans using a very important structure.
Right. Very useful. And I think I have a story for us after that.
You do. A story I am very much looking forward to.
It's a funny little story called The Salty Soup. It's a cautionary tale about a man named Mike whose romantic dinner, well, it doesn't quite go to plan.
Poor Mike. We'll analyze his mistakes, I'm sure. And to finish.
We'll wrap it all up with a fun vocabulary game to get the brain working.
Sounds like a perfect plan.
So grab a snack, a drink, and let's get started. Let's imagine we're walking into a restaurant right now.
Okay, yeah. If you can, just for a second, close your eyes. Imagine the sounds.
Yeah.
The clinking of forks and knives.
The low hum of other people talking.
The smell of something amazing from the kitchen. Maybe garlic, maybe some herbs. When you walk in, you're entering a very specific world. It has its own rules, its own language.
It really does. It's like a little ecosystem. And the first thing you need, the map to this world, is the menu.
The menu. M-E-N-U. It is the list of everything the restaurant has. And menus can be, well, they can be intimidating.
Oh, for sure. Sometimes there are these huge, heavy books. Or now it's often a QR code you have to scan with your phone.
Right. But no matter the format, they're almost always divided into sections. And understanding that structure is the key to feeling comfortable.
Knowing the geography of the menu, yeah. So you don't look completely lost. So the first section you'll usually see is the starters.
Or sometimes you'll see the word appetizers.
Yeah.
A starter is just a small dish that you eat before the main part of the meal.
It's meant to wake up your appetite, right?
Exactly. It gets everything going. Could be a soup, a little salad, maybe some bread. It's really about anticipation. It's the opening act.
I love starters. Sometimes I think I could just order like 3 starters and call that a meal.
You could. But traditionally, after the starter comes the main event, the main course.
The main course. This is the big one. The reason you're there.
It is. It's the biggest dish. Your steak, your big bowl of pasta, a curry, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's the anchor of the whole experience.
Now, you mentioned something interesting before. In the U.S., sometimes they call this the entree, right?
They do, which is very confusing because in a lot of Europe, entree actually means starter.
Oh, wow. So you can make a big mistake there.
A huge mistake. So to be safe, main course is the term everyone understands.
Good to know. Okay, so after the main course, if you've still got room, and I always try to save room, we get to the best part.
Dessert.
Dessert, the sweet ending, cake, ice cream, pie.
It's the period at the end of the sentence. It signals that the meal is over. It's a reward.
I totally believe in the dessert stomach. There's always room.
There is always a separate stomach for dessert. But eventually, you have to leave. You can't live there, so you have to pay. And that piece of paper they bring you, that's the bill.
The bill. Right. Or in America, you might ask for the check.
Could we get the check, please? Yeah. But bill is understood pretty much everywhere. And the person who brings it to you, the waiter.
The waiter. The person who looks after your table. You might sometimes hear waitress for a woman, but waiter or server is becoming much more common for everyone.
And it is so important to be polite to them. They work incredibly hard.
Absolutely. They're the connection between you and the kitchen. You want to be nice to that person.
Kindness gets you a very long way. Now, what about the food itself? Hopefully, it is delicious.
Delicious. A great word. It means it tastes really, really good. This pasta is delicious. It's a strong word. You wouldn't use it for something that's just okay.
Right. But sometimes food has a bit of a kick. It burns your mouth a little.
Yeah.
In a good way. That's spicy.
Spicy, like from chili peppers. And this is a really important word to know because some people love spicy food.
And some people really, really don't. So if you see a little picture of a chili pepper on the menu, that's a warning.
That is a very good tip. You know, this brings up a big problem for people learning a language. What do you do when you're looking at the menu and you don't understand the words?
It's a scary moment. You feel a bit of panic.
Yeah, you don't want to accidentally order something you hate. My #1 tip for this is so simple. Look at the pictures.
It sounds almost too simple, but it is the most effective tool you have. Many menus have photos, and pointing is a universal language.
Don't be too proud to point. Point at the picture and smile. They will understand.
And don't be afraid to ask questions, especially if you have dietary restrictions. Let's say you're a vegetarian.
This is so important. A vegetarian is someone who doesn't eat meat. So for you, this isn't just a preference, it's a rule.
Exactly. So you need a phrase ready to go. You have to be able to ask politely, is there meat in this?
Let's say that again slowly. Is there meat in this? It's a clear, polite question.
It protects you. Okay, so you've eaten, the bill has arrived, and now we have to talk about tipping.
Ah, the great anxiety of travelers everywhere. Tipping.
It's so different from country to country. In some places it's rude, in others it's expected. But the basic idea is, you leave a little extra money for the waiter.
To say thank you for the service.
Exactly. So if the bill is, say, $20, you might leave $22 or $23. That extra money is the tip. It's a gesture of appreciation.
Okay, I think we have our vocabulary set. We have the map. Shall we try and use it? I'm getting hungry just talking about all this.
I think we have to. Our role play is definitely in order. I'll be the polite waiter.
And I'll be the hungry, but maybe slightly indecisive customer. So I'm sitting at my table looking at the menu. You can approach me now.
Good evening. Are you ready to order?
Yes, I think so. I am very hungry. I would like the biggest burger you have, please.
Certainly. The Mega Burger. An excellent choice.
Yeah.
Would you like fries with that?
Yes. Oh, you know what? Actually, wait.
Is everything okay? Yes. I've changed my mind. I'm looking at the picture of that burger.
Yeah.
And it looks a bit too big. I don't think I can finish it.
That is no problem at all. Please, take your time. Thank you. Okay. You know what? I'll have the salad instead. The garden salad.
A healthy choice. The garden salad it is. And would you like a starter with that?
No, just the salad is perfect. Thank you.
Very good. I will bring that right out for you.
I know, Sam.
A real roller coaster of an order. A plot twist in the middle.
I know. I wanted to give you a challenge.
Yeah.
But it happens, right? People change their minds.
All the time. And the key thing for listeners to take away from that is that it's okay. You're allowed to change your mind. And notice how you did it. You said, actually wait.
Right. I paused the whole thing politely. I didn't just shout, "Stop." I used a little phrase to signal a change.
And as the waiter, I responded calmly. That is no problem at all. It's all a dance. Politeness makes the music play smoothly.
It really does. But you know, this whole thing, burgers versus salads, it brings up a much bigger question. The great debate.
Ah, yes. The fundamental choice, cooking versus eating out.
It's a battle for the ages, isn't it? The home kitchen on one side, the restaurant on the other. Where do you stand on this?
I have to say, I am a firm champion of home cooking. For me, it is just the superior way to live.
Oh, that's a bold claim. Superior! Okay, defend your position. Why?
Two main reasons. First, it's almost always healthier. When you cook at home, you are in control. You know exactly what's going in, how much salt, how much butter, how much oil.
That is a very good point. Restaurants want the food to taste amazing, and an easy way to do that is with lots of salt, butter, and sugar, more than you'd probably use yourself.
It's a flavor trap. And my second point is about money. Home cooking is so much cheaper, it's not even close. For the price of 1 or 2 meals out, you can often buy groceries for a whole week.
Okay, your points are very logical, healthy, cheap, very sensible, but I'm gonna have to disagree. I am team eating out.
Right. I'm listening. Convince me.
I can do it in 2 words. Washing dishes.
Ah, the great enemy.
The cooking part is fun. I like chopping things, it's relaxing, but the cleanup. Scrubbing burnt cheese off a pan. It is the most boring job in the world. It takes so much time.
The cleanup cost of home cooking is definitely high. I'll give you that.
When I go to a restaurant, I eat my delicious meal, I pay, and I walk away. The mess is not my problem. I am literally paying for freedom from that chore.
That is a luxury.
Plus, it's a fun social experience. You get to dress up a little, meet your friends. The atmosphere is nice. It feels like an event. And honestly, the food is usually tastier than what I can make.
It can be hard to compete with a professional chef.
Eh.
But what about the cost? Eating out all the time is expensive.
It is. That's the downside. It's a trade-off, isn't it? Time and effort versus money.
I suppose it is. But when we do choose what to eat, we all have our favorite style of food, our favorite cuisine.
Oh, absolutely. And I feel like a lot of people fall into 2 big, broad camps. You have the Italian camp and you have the Asian camp.
A classic rivalry. Let's talk about Italian food first. Probably the most popular cuisine in the entire world. What are its pillars?
It's got to be pizza and pasta. It's the ultimate comfort food. Carbs, cheese, tomato. It's like a warm hug.
It is. Simple but perfect when it's done well. And then you have Asian cuisine, which I know is a huge
It
category.
covers so many countries, yeah.
But when people say they want Asian food, they're often thinking about 2 main things: rice and noodles.
Yes. Stir fries, curries, ramen. The flavors are just so different. You've got ginger, soy sauce, chili, lemongrass. It's more aromatic, maybe?
Often lighter, yeah.
Yeah.
Less heavy on the cheese. So here's a tough question for you. If you had to pick one for the rest of your life,
Oh, no, don't make me do this.
pizza and pasta or rice and noodles?
Oh, that's cruel, but I think I have to go with pizza and pasta. I can't live in a world without cheese. I just can't. What about you?
I think I'd go with rice and noodles. I love the complexity of the flavors. But luckily, we don't have to choose.
That's true.
Eh.
We can have pizza on Friday and noodles on Saturday.
Which leads us perfectly into our next segment. You're talking about Friday and Saturday. You're talking about the future.
Ah, yes. It's time for our grammar focus.
This is where we get into the mechanics of the language, and today, it's all about future plans.
Specifically, how to talk about them using the structure. Going to.
Now, there are a few ways to talk about the future in English, which can be confusing. But going to is for plans. Things you have already decided to do.
Right, so it's not a spontaneous decision. If you buy a ticket for a concert next month, it's a plan.
Exact. You wouldn't say, I will go to the concert. You'd say, I am going to go to the concert. It's a plan that already exists.
The structure is pretty simple. It's the subject, then the verb to be, then going to, then the main verb.
I am going to eat. She is going to study. They are going to travel.
It feels very solid, like you're already on the path to doing it.
Now, to really get this into our heads, we need to practice it. This is a strict repetition protocol. It is not enough to just listen. You have to say the words out loud.
That's right. Your mouth needs to learn the shape of the sounds. So we're going to say a sentence. I will repeat it. And then we want you at home to say it out loud.
We'll repeat each one 3 times. We're going to go slowly. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, sentence number 1. Imagine you have a plan for this weekend. The sentence is, I am going to visit my mother. My turn first.
Okay.
I am going to visit my mother.
Okay, my turn. I am going to visit my mother.
Now you. Let's do it again. Feel the rhythm. I am going to visit my mother.
I am going to visit my mother.
Your turn. One last time. Make it smooth. I am going to visit my mother.
I am going to visit my mother.
And you.
Excellent. I hope you're really saying it. It feels good, doesn't it? I am going to.
Okay, let's move to sentence 2. This time we're talking about he. So the verb to be changes from am to is. The sentence is, he is going to play football.
Right. Listen, for that is,
He is going to play football.
he's going to play football.
Your turn. Again, he is going to play football.
He is going to play football.
You say it now.
Yeah.
Last time. He is going to play football.
And you.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You're doing so well. We have one more to practice. This last one is about we. A group plan. So the verb to be is are. The sentence is, we are going to eat pizza.
The best kind of plan.
We are going to eat pizza.
You're going to eat pizza.
Your turn. Again. We are going to eat pizza.
We are going to eat pizza.
Go ahead.
Hi.
Final time. We are going to eat pizza.
We are going to eat pizza.
And you.
Ah. Perfect. That feels like a solid plan.
So you see the pattern. I am, he is, we are. But the going to part always stays the same. It's a really reliable piece of grammar.
It is. Okay, we have worked hard on our grammar. We've talked about food. I think it is the perfect time for a story.
Ah, story time.
This is the story of the salty soup. It's about a man named Mike who had very good intentions, but, well, he makes a big mistake.
We'll read this slowly. Try to picture Mike in his kitchen. See what he sees.
I'll start us off.
Please do.
Last Sunday, Mike wanted to cook a romantic dinner for his girlfriend.
The very noble goal. Setting the scene for romance.
He decided to make a vegetable soup.
Okay, a simple, classic choice. It should be easy. In theory.
He cut the carrots and potatoes. He put them in the water.
So far, so good. He's following the steps. He's on the right track.
But then, here comes the big problem, the fatal flaw. But he forgot to taste it.
Oh, no. That is the #1 rule of cooking. He didn't check his work.
He thought it needs salt, so he put salt in.
So he's guessing. He's just assuming it's bland without any actual evidence. This is dangerous.
Then he thought again, maybe more salt, so he put more in.
No, Mike, no. He's doubling down on his guess. He's insecure, and he's overcorrecting, and he still hasn't tasted the soup.
So now we get to the big moment. When they started to eat, his girlfriend made a funny face.
I can just see that face, the sort of puckered lips, the wide eyes, the pure shock.
The soup tasted like the ocean. It was terrible.
Like the ocean. Wow. That is a lot of salt. That's not just too salty. That is inedible.
And what's the solution? They ordered a pizza instead.
Of course they did. Pizza, the official meal of failed romantic dinners everywhere.
Oh, poor Mike. He was trying to be so nice.
He was. But there's a really important lesson here, and it's not just about cooking. Always taste your food while cooking.
It's so true.
Yeah.
You need feedback. You can't just guess and assume you're doing a good job.
And that applies to everything in life, doesn't it? If you're learning a language, you have to check if people understand you. Don't just keep talking and adding more and more words if the first ones didn't work.
Taste the soup. I love that as a life philosophy.
Me too.
Yeah.
Now, after that extremely salty soup, I imagine Mike and his girlfriend were very thirsty.
Dehydrated for sure. Which takes us to our next stop, cafe culture and drinks.
The third place, as sociologists call it, not home, not work.
A wonderful place. And ordering drinks has its own little vocabulary set.
The basics, of course, are coffee and tea. And you might add sugar or milk.
And the containers. You drink from a cup, usually for hot things, or a glass, usually for cold things.
And that feeling you have when you need a drink, you are thirsty.
But coffee orders have gotten so complicated now, haven't they? You can't just say, a coffee, please.
They'll stare at you blankly. They need specifics.
I want to practice my specific fancy order. This is what I get when I want to feel sophisticated. Ready?
I'm ready.
A large latte with no sugar, please.
Let's break that down. Large is the size. Latte is the type of coffee. With no sugar is the special instruction.
It has a nice rhythm to it. A large latte with no sugar, please.
It does. It shows confidence. But what about the simplest drink of all? Water.
Water. Easy, right?
You would think so.
Yeah.
But in many parts of the world, especially Europe, if you just ask for water, the waiter will ask you a question.
Sparkling or still?
Exactly. And
Right.
catches so many people off guard.
So what's the difference?
Sparkling water has gas. It has bubbles. It's fizzy.
And still water is, well, still. It has no gas. It's flat, like tap water.
Right. And if you don't specify, you might get sparkling by default. So if you hate bubbles, you need to say, still water, please.
I'm a still water person. I find the bubbles distracting.
And I prefer sparkling. I
Yeah.
find it more refreshing. See, we disagree on everything today.
We really do. Burgers versus salads, cooking versus restaurants, still versus sparkling.
It makes for a much more interesting conversation.
That's true.
Right.
Okay, we have ordered food, we have talked about terrible soup, we have planned our future, and we've had coffee. I think it is time to wake our brains up with a quick game.
It's time for the Name 5 Things game.
I love this game. It forces you to access your vocabulary quickly.
So the rules are simple. One of us gives a category.
And the other has to name 5 things in that category. And while you should think quickly, we are going to count them out slowly and clearly for everyone listening.
Think fast, speak slow. Got it. You can go first.
Okay, I will. Are you ready for round one?
I am ready.
The category is fruits. Name 5 fruits. Go.
Okay, fruits. 1, apple. 2, banana. 3, orange. 4, grape. 5, melon.
Very good. Apple, banana, orange, grape, melon. The classics. A solid list.
I stuck to the basics. Kept it simple. Okay, my turn to give you a category.
I'm ready. Bring it on.
Round 2. Your category is pizza toppings. Name 5 pizza toppings. Go.
Oh, this is easy. My favorite topic. 1, cheese, the most important. 2, tomato, the base sauce. 3, pepperoni, a classic. 4, mushroom. 5, olive.
Excellent. Cheese, tomato, pepperoni, mushroom, olive. A very solid pizza.
It is. I'm making myself hungry again. Okay, round 3. Back to you.
Ready?
The category is drinks. Any kind of drink. Name 5.
Drinks. Okay. 1, water. 2, Coke.
Yeah.
3, juice. 4, beer. 5, milk.
Nice. Water, Coke, juice, beer, milk. You covered all the bases there from breakfast to the evening.
I tried. All right, this is the final round. Round 4, the sweetest round of all.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Your category is desserts. Name 5 desserts.
Yes, my specialist subject. 1, cake. 2, ice cream. 3, cookie. 4, chocolate. 5, pie, apple pie.
Cake, ice cream, cookie, chocolate pie. A Hall of Fame list of desserts. Well done.
That was fun. It's a great little exercise to wake up your vocabulary.
It really is. It helps you pull words out of your brain and use them actively.
Well, we have covered so much ground today on our slow Sunday morning.
We really have. Let's do a quick recap of the journey.
We started in the restaurant, learning about the menu, starters, and main courses. We learned how to order and how to be polite to the waiter.
Then we had our great debate. Cooking versus eating out, health and money versus convenience and fun, and Italian versus Asian food.
Then we did our grammar workout with going to for our future plans. We drilled those sentences until they became second nature.
And we learned a very valuable lesson from the story of Mike and his salty soup.
Taste the soup.
Always taste the soup. And we finished with our vocabulary game.
It's been a really full but really relaxed deep dive.
That was always the goal, learning without the stress.
So before we sign off, we have one final thought for you, our listener. We want you to use the grammar that we practiced today.
We want you to make a plan. We practiced, I am going to. So our question for you is, what are you going to eat today?
Are you going to cook something? Are you going to a restaurant? Or are you going to order a pizza, just like Mike did?
Think about it. Form the sentence in your head. I am going to eat.
It has been such a pleasure spending this time with you.
Indeed it has. Until next time, remember to take it slow.
Goodbye, foodies!
See you next time.